This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that far. We keeping the foot on the what on the necks. We keeping the foot on the what on the necks. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, I'm applying what on immediate pressure. Because pressure does what? Heat versus pipes. Let's talk about it, man. Hino's Sport told you guys, man, that Lamelo Ball was smoking mirrors. Let me say it again. Lamelo Ball was smoking mirrors. You know why Hino's Sport told you this? Look, he's crying being on the bench. Well, here's my thing. If you crying being on the bench, Kobe Bryant was on the bench for 3 years. He didn't cry. He just went out there and got better. See, this is the difference between KB24, and I'm going to start comparing all these basketball players to Kobe because it's an anniversary of the year of this man's death. That's the difference in the mindset. This is why I told you guys he's smoking mirrors. This is why you have to listen to Hino's Sport, man, when it comes to basketball. Because Hino's Sport preserves the standard of basketball. There's levels to this stuff. There's gears. Lamelo Ball is not on KB24's level because Lamelo Ball is not willing to put in the work that KB24 is willing to put. Let me say it again. Lamelo Ball is not on a KB24 level because he was never willing to put in the work that a KB24 is willing to put. He thought his dad would make his smoking mirrors butt get to the NBA and he would just start starting. It doesn't work like that, man. When nobody care about who your dad is, especially when your dad is Lavar Ball. This is not like this is your Kobe Bryant's dad or LeBron James' dad or Michael Jordan's dad or Kevin Durant's dad. You're not these types of people's, you know what I'm saying, kids. So you're not going to even with being their kids, you still are going to be treated a certain way when it comes to the game of basketball at the highest levels. You can't cheat greatness personification, though. There's greatness personification and there's greatness mimication. I told you guys, man, Lamelo Ball was smoking mirrors. He was not greatness personification. He was what we would call greatness mimication. This is what Hino's Sport keeps telling you guys in its most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true fashion. Greatness personification and greatness mimication, they don't add up. Let me say it again. Greatness personification and greatness mimication, they don't add up. And what's not adding up is Lamelo Ball was always smoke and mirrors. He was not a real basketball player. Only Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brains thought this. Only classic Dalton Troglodytes thought this. Only ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric thought this. He's being challenged right now. How is he dealing with adversity of coming off the bench? This is why Terry Rozier agreed with Hino's Sport, and that's why Hino's Sport is and the prediction King Strikes heard. And the prediction King Strikes heard. That Hino's Sport is always Sun Tzu, aka Art of War. 7 steps ahead of the game. 48 laws of power in that ass. Always ahead of the curve, always ahead of the game, always ahead of the fray because he can see what other people can't see. When we look at Lamelo Ball, we see smoke and mirrors. What's not cold-hearted about that? What's not unadulterated about that? And what's not the cutthroat true teller fashion? You will know them by the fruits that they bear. So if he's smoking mirrors, then his fruit will be smoking mirrors. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat true teller fashion. You guys got to start having the true basketball eye test. Start applying basketball sense. Start being proselytized into the Hino's Sport Yoda version of true and rare NBA purists so that you guys can see things for what they truly should be and not what every love participation award era person is trying to show you. Lamelo Ball is smoking mirrors. He's always been smoking mirrors and he will continue to be smoking mirrors. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat true teller fashion. The only thing that's prominent about the balls that makes the ball stand out is Lavar Ball. Everything outside of that is like the Charles Barkley commercial. It's uncivilized. This is Hino's Sport. Check it out.